Hi, I'm Simon Dyson and I've got a visualisation short game tip that is guaranteed to improve your chipping.
So yes guys, this is Short Game Saturday and I have a treat for you today. As you've seen, we've got Simon Dyson on the channel. Simon, do we need a prop though? Obviously we need one of these guys. Right, Dice, I've got the hoop. Let's get into today's video, Short Game Saturday.
Yeah, so I used to do this a lot and it takes the focus away from technique and everything else like that. I get players to visualise exactly where they want to land that ball.
Yeah.
And that is all they need to focus on.
Okay, so they're not focusing on the flag at all?
Not focusing, but I want them to read the lie, read the type of shot they want to play. So if you want to play a low runner, you're obviously going to pitch it shorter.
Okay.
But if you can hit the trajectory you want in the space you want, you can't do any more.
No, yeah.
You really can't do any more. So by focusing on that, it takes away outcome and you're just trying to.
So you're saying to us, all you can control is this.
Yeah.
Rest just happens.
You know, how many times have you hit a perfect chip and it takes a terrible bounce and you think, but you actually give yourself a hard time and think, oh, I didn't hit that properly. But you did.
Yeah,
you landed it exactly where you wanted to. You can't control the bounce. All you can control is where you land that ball.
So this lie looks pretty good round
Pretty
the green.
good, to be fair, considering.
And then, so what's your thought process? Is it lie, then shot, or shot, then lie? How does it
lie,
work?
then shot.
Okay, perfect.
100%.
So if the lie's worse, you see a more running shot, and if the lie's better, you see a...
Yeah, if the lie's worse, I see it, obviously you're not going to get the spin, so I would try and get it rolling as a putt.
Sweet, okay.
As quick as I can.
Class, right, well, we've got the prop. Let's see it.
So with this, obviously, it's not a bad lie. I'm thinking I want to pitch this about a yard on the green, and then it's just going to get it rolling like a putt. You know, I don't want any spin on it. It's not going to spin that much.
So, just so we get clear, are you imagining that hoop on every single shot?
Yeah, I'm picking my spot. And do you know what? You get into a really good habit of it very quickly. The more you do it, you start, like, there's a pitch mark there. You could think, right, I'm going to try and pitch it near that pitch mark. I
think it's so important, this, because everybody that, I mean, and you'll see it every time when you get plays to you, they're like, right, I've got a lie, right, how do I get it in the hole? And all they're focused on is getting the hole, but they're not joining the dots in between that.
No.
It's like, okay, I want the outcome, but what's this middle bit where I've got to land it to get it there?
So true, so true. I mean, like we said, you could hit a good chip, get a poor bounce, or you could hit a poor chip and get an unbelievable bounce and it does something that goes close. Right,
what we're going to do right now, guys, is we're going to talk through 3 scenarios around the green, and Simon's going to talk through this one, a longer one, and one over a bunker. Dice number 1.
Right, so obviously assess the lie, decent lie, nothing in front of us. We're going to get it on the ground, get it rolling like a putt. So that is my landing zone I'm focusing on. I'm going to one bounce in there and then get it rolling. Basically, I'm going to stand up. A lot of people like to stand open and kind of feel like they chop across it. I don't like to do that. I'm literally straight at the target, so the ball comes out with nothing but forward spin. Didn't quite land in the hoop, but the fact that I'd focused on that landing area, I was pretty close, and then 2.5 feet tapping. Right, now we're at the front of the green. We've got a 2-tiered green. So with this, I like to get it rolling up that slope like a putt again. So you're going to take a less lofted club. I've got my 50 degree here. So I'm going to pick a spot where I want to land it and get it rolling quickly up that slope. I can be positive because it's quite a steep slope, which is good. So I'm going to go and pick a spot about halfway on the bottom tier to put my hoop down. Put the hoop down. Right, so where I put the hoop down for my landing zone, I'm now visualising one bounce in the hoop, second bounce just at the bottom of the slope, third bounce into the slope, but it'll have a bit of pace on it, but then the check, and then it'll just check up the slope and hopefully get close.
Right, so guys, you've seen Dice play 3 different shots, going through the same process, letting the lie dictate where you land it, and then letting the actual product come from that.
Yeah, I think it's just keeping it simple. Obviously, got to get your chipping technique correct, but I think the visualization part of it, watching where you want to pitch it, and aiming straight so the ball actually comes out straight and there's no side spin on it, they're the 2 massive factors for me.
Fab. I mean, guys, if you really enjoyed that content, I know I did. It was something that I think a lot of us need to do more of.
Definitely.
Rather than being so hung up on that technical side of the game.
Yeah, and I think you nail this and you get this good, it just takes the pressure off that part of the game as well. You can enjoy it a bit more. 100%.
So guys, we're halfway through this content. We've got lots more coming up on today's Short Game Saturday, but we've got a question for you. Well, I'm going to ask it Simon, then we want you to comment down below what your favourite club is to chip with. So what's yours?
Mine's my 56. It's the most lofty club I carry. I love it. The bounce on it is absolutely perfect. I used to be with Pete Cowan for years. Unbelievable short game coach. And the best bit of advice he ever told me was get rid of your lob wedge to learn how to chip properly. You'll learn with your gap wedge, say, you'll learn how to use the bounce properly, deliver the club into the ball properly, and it did for me. And so I got rid of my lob wedge, and I would say my short game's as good as it's been for a long time.
It looked pretty sharp the other night when we played. but again, I think when we get into the rest of it, and you'll find out in the rest of the video, it's being flexible to the situation, isn't it? It's not being a robot.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to, these lads who have unbelievable short games, they don't play the same chip twice because every lie determines what shot they're going to play. Yeah, so every lie is not going to be the same.
Class. Guys, let's get straight back to the rest of this content. But if at any point you are enjoying this content, please do, and I really would appreciate it, guys, if you consider hitting that big red subscribe button down there. I know that you guys have been such a great support in growing this channel, and I want you to continue to help me grow, and obviously I'm doing this to help you improve your golf, guys, so thanks so much for the support. Let's get back to the rest of the video. Yes, guys, it's probably one of my favourite parts of the video, obviously having European Tour winner on. Of course. Can't quite say that today, but obviously, guys, I really do appreciate your support, so let's pull out a few comments from the last few days. Actually, we'll go back to last week's Short Game Saturday. First one is from Greg Murphy. He was saying, great lesson. I was throwing the ball high in the air and all the way towards the flag, not being very consistent. Since watching this video, I'm getting the ball rolling to the flag much better and much better results. Well, you've heard it from the horse's mouth today. Yeah, that's great. Like, Simon's using this, all the top guys are using this, so you need to make sure you guys are using it too. Like, definitely. I mean, would you say when you were on tour, like, one of your favourite probably things to practice was short game? And yeah, and do you know what? I kind of wish I'd done more on it. Yeah. Because it's all I do now. Yeah. I absolutely love it, and I wish I enjoyed it more when I was on tour because it would have massively benefited me. A lot of guys spend too much time on the range. But it's mad, isn't it? Everybody when we're a kid, our dads say it, our coaches say it, if you're going to be a good player, you've got to have a good short game. But we don't listen, like we don't. But as kids, you used to chuck them to the side. Come on, I'll play you for £1, or things like that. You actually used to test yourself as a kid more than you do now, and you wonder why you're not getting the results. So I think you hit the nail on the head there, test as well, isn't it? That's something you do all the time. Yeah, a lot. There's got to be some outcome to what you're doing instead of just hitting ball after ball after ball. Get one ball, go and give yourself different shots, learn how to play the shots instead of just learning how to play that perfect lie pitch. Could you say you could actually play, guys, and what me and Simon are saying here, I might take him on for a coffee on this as well. Yeah, I could do with a coffee. On the game that you've said today about landing it in the hoop, you could actually play a playing partner, couldn't you? Go around the green, put the hoop down, whoever lands it in it, whoever doesn't land in it, they have to get a point. Yeah, point for landing it in it, and a point for the nearest the pin, you know, so 2 points available each. Exactly. Really good, it gets you really focused, take somebody on. Practicing's always better when you've got somebody to do it with, it really is. It can get a bit stale, but Alex is putting loads of good stuff on here. Just go and do challenges, and you'll see your short game improve tenfold. You really will. 2 more comments coming in now. Mark Darby saying, great drill, Alex. I always try and run it these days. It's more consistent. The ball that he plays is the TP5 ball. What ball are you playing at the minute? Pro V1X. Yeah, I've played it for since I had a
spell with Strix on for a bit, really good ball, but just the Pro V1X just seems to suit the way I play.
Yeah. And we were actually experimenting around the green and saying like different balls potentially feel a little bit different when we're playing short game, but it's one of them, and if you play a ball all the time, you get used to it.
And do you know what? It would be worth your weight in gold to go to a Tourex, go and see Nick Hibbs at Tourex, and go and test all the balls, because there will be one that suits you that might be that difference from your, you know, getting down to scratch if you're a 3 handicapper. It's as simple as that.
Definitely, definitely. Guys, thanks so much for joining me and Simon on this week's Short Game Saturday. I hope you've enjoyed the tips that Simon's given to you today, because you're hearing it straight from the horse's mouth. Elite Performance Academy, I mean, all the top guys are doing this, whether they're on tour now or the tour guys of the future. So we think you should listen to it too. Let's go on the channel.
Cheers, mate.
See you tomorrow for Sunday Swings.